Hello friends, today we're going to discuss a topic that's shocking not just for America but for the entire world. Coca-Cola, the brand that has been a symbol of American identity, the brand you see everywhere from supermarkets to movie theaters, is now talking about leaving the United States and moving abroad. Yes, you heard that right. Coca-Cola, a part of American culture for over 100 years, is packing its bags. But the question is, why is this happening? What's the reason behind it? And most importantly, what impact will this have on the average American, the stock market, and the global market? Let's break it down step by step. First, let's talk about why Coca-Cola wants to leave America. The biggest reason is the Trump administration's tariff policies. Now, what are tariffs? Imagine you ask a friend for a chocolate and they say, "Sure, but you have to pay me 25% extra." That's what a tariff is, a kind of tax that the government imposes on imported goods. The Trump administration imposed tariffs of up to 25% on items like aluminum. Since aluminum is used to make Coca-Cola cans, the cost of production has gone up. For example, imagine you run a small burger stand. You buy cheap cheese from abroad, but suddenly the government says you have to pay 25% more tax on every kilo of cheese. You'll either raise the price of your burgers or make less profit. The same thing is happening with Coca-Cola. The cost of their cans has increased, causing their overall production cost to skyrocket. Now let's talk about the supply chain. Coca-Cola doesn't just mix water and sugar to make Coke. It requires sweeteners, flavors, and special ingredients that come from Latin America and Asia. Due to tariffs, the cost of these ingredients has also gone up. Think of it like this: you're baking a cake and suddenly the price of eggs and sugar doubles. You'd either make the cake more expensive or use lower quality ingredients. Coca-Cola can't do that because their quality is their brand. You might be wondering why Coca-Cola doesn't just find another supplier in the US. But friends, the global market isn't that flexible. Coca-Cola's recipe requires specific ingredients that aren't available everywhere. And even if they are, their prices might be so high that it's not profitable. For instance, if you live in New York and your favorite Indian spices are only available from India, you can't buy them from a local store, no matter how expensive they are. Here's another point. Coca-Cola's CEO, James Quincey, has clearly said, "We can't keep absorbing these costs." Try to understand his perspective. If Coca-Cola raises prices, customers might get upset and switch to Pepsi or other brands. But if they absorb the cost, the company will face losses. It's like running a business where you spend $1,000 more every month, but your income stays the same. Eventually, you'd consider shutting down the business, right? Coca-Cola is thinking the same thing. Maybe it's better to move to another country. Friends, Trump's America First policy was meant to benefit American companies and local industries. But for a global company like Coca-Cola, this policy is backfiring. It's like making a rule at home that everyone must eat only homemade food, but if the ingredients at home are expensive, you'd order food from outside, right? Coca-Cola is doing the same, looking at countries where taxes are lower and doing business is easier. Today, Coca-Cola is sold in over 200 countries. Whether you're in New York, Tokyo, or Mumbai, you'll find a bottle of Coke everywhere. It's like McDonald's burgers, same taste everywhere. Coca-Cola has ensured its brand blends into every country's culture. For example, in Mexico, people drink Coca-Cola with tequila, and in India with Thandai. In America, Coca-Cola has provided jobs to millions. From Atlanta to small towns, its factories have supported local economies. Imagine a small town with a Coca-Cola plant. People don't just work in the factory. Truck drivers, distributors, and local stores also earn from it. If that plant shuts down, the entire town will be affected. Over time, Coca-Cola has evolved. In the 1980s, it launched Diet Coke, then Coke Zero, and now recycled bottles for the environment. It's like upgrading your old phone, always something new. The company has always followed trends, like offering low-sugar options for health-conscious people. And have you seen Coca-Cola's advertisements? The "I'd like to buy the world a Coke" song still resonates with people. From the Super Bowl to the Olympics, Coca-Cola has taken American culture to the global stage. It's like a brand becoming part of your childhood memories. Friends, if Coca-Cola leaves, it's not just a company leaving, it's like losing a People drink it at Thanksgiving dinners, baseball games, and summer barbecues. Its departure would be an emotional blow. Now let's talk about the impact on consumers. If Coca-Cola starts manufacturing abroad, prices will rise due to shipping costs and tariffs. Imagine going to a supermarket to buy a bottle of Coke. It used to cost $1, but now it's $1.50. What would you do? Maybe switch to Pepsi or a local brand. This could reduce Coca-Cola's market share. Moreover, if Coca-Cola factories close, thousands could lose their jobs. For example, Coca-Cola's headquarters is in Georgia. If it leaves, not only employees but also nearby restaurants, shops and services will be affected. It's like the biggest store in your neighborhood shutting down. Coca-Cola's departure would also damage America's image. The world sees the US as a business-friendly country. But if a company like Coca-Cola says, we can't stay here, other companies might get scared. It's like the most popular kid in school leaving. Others start wondering what's wrong. The advantage for competitors. Pepsi and local soda brands could capitalize on this opportunity. They might say, we're Americans, support us. It's like having two shops, one selling foreign goods, the other local. People will likely support the local one. If Coca-Cola is made abroad, a bottle of Coke could become more expensive due to shipping and tariffs. Let's say you drink 5 bottles of Coke a week. It used to cost you $5, but now it's $7 or $8. This small change could hit your wallet hard. Supply chain issues might mean some Coca-Cola products aren't even available in the US. For example, if you love cherry Coke and it can't be imported, you'll have to choose another option. It's like your favorite dish being removed from a restaurant's menu. As I mentioned earlier, factory closures could lead to thousands of job losses. This isn't just about factory workers, drivers, vendors, and local businesses will also be affected. Imagine if the biggest company in your city leaves, how many people would be impacted? Coca-Cola's departure would shock local economies. In small towns where Coca-Cola plants are major employers, people will spend less, affecting other businesses. It's like a domino effect. One piece falls and the rest follow. If Coca-Cola moves to countries like Europe with strict environmental regulations, it will have to change its production process. This could make products more expensive. For example, Europe bans plastic bottles, so Coca-Cola might have to use glass or recycled bottles, which are costlier. Coca-Cola's stock could become volatile. Investors might worry that rising costs will reduce profits. Imagine you own 100 Coca-Cola shares. If the company's value drops, you lose money. On the other hand, competitors like Pepsi could see their stock rise as they gain market share, impact on other companies. Trump's tariffs could affect not just Coca-Cola but other consumer goods companies as well. If a giant like Coca-Cola leaves, investors might lose confidence in other companies. It's like getting bad food at one restaurant and distrusting the entire food court. If Coca-Cola moves to countries like Germany, Ireland, or Singapore, those economies will benefit. New factories will open, jobs will be created, and tax revenue will increase, but America's image will take a hit. Other global companies might think doing business in the US is no longer safe. Coca-Cola's departure would disrupt the global supply chain. Demand for raw materials will rise in new countries, benefiting their suppliers. For example, if Coca-Cola moves to Ireland, local sugar producers there will profit. In the long run, Coca-Cola's departure could harm America but create opportunities for new startups. A new American soda brand might emerge to take Coca-Cola's place, but for now it's a major blow. Friends, Coca-Cola leaving America isn't just about one company. It's about global trade, tariffs, and national identity. While Trump's policies aim to support local industries, they've backfired for companies like Coca-Cola. The impact will hit American wallets, emotions, and jobs. The stock market will see turbulence, and global markets will see new countries benefit. What do you think? Should Coca-Cola stay in America, or is moving abroad the right choice? Let us know in the comments and share this script with your friends. Until next time, stay curious.